For my final whiskey of the week, I have here a sample of Kilkerran 8 years old, bottled at 57.1% alcohol by volume, uh, generously sent to me by Mark Kaufman from the WhiskyWhistle. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to pour this dram of 8-year-old Kilkerran from the Glengyle Distillery in Campbeltown and put it in a Jason Whiskey Wise glass with the monkey on it. I'm going to put this sideways to get the last couple drops out. And it's a strong one. It's 57.1% alcohol by volume. That's why I saved it for the last. And can you see all my... There, maybe that's better. Now you can see the wall up to the ceiling. I think that's maybe a little better. There we go. Okay, now we've done the adjustments. Now we can proceed with the video. I saw some little bubbles on the side that would point towards high ABV if I didn't know any better, but it says 57.1, so I have no reason to disbelieve Mark when he put that on there. Let's see now. They form and then they glide right down. The most viscous ones will be at 48% alcohol by volume. So this one won't be necessarily that sticky on the sides. I'm going to have a sip of water. Maybe a big gulp. See if we can get the last out of here. Oh yeah, out it comes. Well, here we go. Oh, it's strong. You can get the alcohol burn, or at least I smell alcohol. Oh yeah. This carries quite a punch. I'm gonna nose it and taste it neat, and then I'm gonna add some water. I haven't had to add any water to anything yet tonight because the highest ABV we had was 46%. Well, I did sort of sneak in the Ardbeg Drum committee release to compare with the Ardbeg Drum 46% alcohol by volume. And it's amazing how different they are. The Ardbeg Drum is a lot sweeter than the committee release. And I think the committee release has, well, more intense flavors. But this, oh, I'm getting some fruity notes here. I'm getting dark apples, red delicious apples. I'm getting pears, orchard fruits. I'm getting some berries too. But it's kind of dry like apple cider. A lot of alcohol on that nose. It's like you want to get rid of a virus. This stuff will clean your sinuses right out. If I sneeze, it's because this is cleaning me out. Smells real good, like a cat food should. Getting some vanilla. Once again, apple. A lot of apple here. A lot of orchard fruits. That might be, maybe the high alcohol content is taking away from what I should be smelling. I might have to bring it down. But first I'm going to taste it neat, and then I'm going to add a little water to see what happens. Oh, tiny little sip, packed with apples and vanilla and salted toffee, and oh, that tiny little sip gives me a lot. There is a lot going on here. There is much complexity. I will have to add some water to glean the full benefits of this dram. Ah, yeah, there's too much alcohol to really get it. I'm going to put one generous spoonful in there and see what happens. One generous spoonful. Might have to add some more if this doesn't quite do the trick. Let's see. Oh, well, let's see first. Okay, larger drops. They're slower to form and slower to come down. Yes. We might be closer to the 48% mark now. Let's see. I'm going to take a sip of water first. All right. That's much more like it. I'm getting apples and spice. What is the spice? Let's say a white pepper kind of spice. Mixed in with that white pepper kind of spice, there is a little bit of that Campbeltown funk, which is not unpleasant in this instance. I'm kind of liking it. It is a young whiskey. It's 8 years old. But I think the cask strength is making it more than what comes out when you bring the water. It's one of those cereal notes. Red apples again. A lot of red apples here. And then there's that funkiness. Red apples. It's making my mouth water like crazy. And that's mostly the funk. That's the mildly peated part of it that is making my mouth water. I don't know about complexity. I'm not getting that great a complexity. But the flavor is big. And it is tasty. The mouthfeel is quite slippery. but not chewy. It's slippery, and the finish hangs on. I'm getting that that white pepper and that indistinct fruitiness, and it's still making my mouth water, and it's hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. What I like about this dram is that it doesn't turn dry. It just keeps giving more flavor and more flavor. It's got a long, long, long finish of fruity, funky goodness. Couldn't pick out much more in the way of flavors in that, because I've been drinking the Ardbeg drum before this, and the Ardbeg drum is just a lot of sweetness and a lot of peatness. But this, I'm getting some licorice, just a little bit. Just a little bit of licorice. But it's a licorice somewhere between the red and the black. It's not a red licorice, and it's not a black licorice, if that makes any kind of sense at all. What a sample, Mark. Thank you once again. Yeah. There's that white pepper again. White pepper. And I think I've got it just to the Goldilocks zone. It doesn't need more water. And if it needed less water, I can't take it back. And this is all I got left of it. I have never seen this in the shop locally, so I don't know. I don't think anybody here has it. And the shops are, well, they're open from, 9 in the morning till 7 in the evening. And not before and not after. You can blame that on the people going nuts due to the scare of the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Meh. Anyway, it's been a great evening in these times of trouble and hardship. And Slancheva.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.